She's just a young woman, but at 19, she already has a legion of online followers. Not something that you would expect either. The GTA teen we're about to meet has a catalog of YouTube videos full of racial slurs and anti-Semitic rants. Tonight, in a story you'll only see here on Global, Christina Stevens talks to the young woman about her beliefs and why she thinks she has a right to say them.
Happy birthday, Adolf Hitler. Happy birthday to you. I know what some of you guys are thinking right now. You're going like, oh my God, how can this girl celebrate Hitler's birthday?
This is one of dozens of videos posted on social media by Veronica Bouchard, described by some as one of the first female neo-Nazi YouTubers. She may also be among the youngest. She just turned 19 this month. Posting videos under a pseudonym, Bouchard uses racial slurs, calls for a white-only Canada, and blames increasing crime rates on immigrants and refugees.
They're invaders. If we don't do something about it, the white race is going to die.
Bouchard is angry that when returning from Germany last week, the Canada Border Services Agency detained her at Pearson Airport. She says officers went through her personal diary, then seized her notebooks and laptop.
They said, we are investigating you for promotion of hate propaganda.
Let's play a game. Find the Jew. Yay! Okay,
YouTube keeps shutting Bouchard down, but then other people repost her videos, some of which have gained hundreds of thousands of views.
Happy birthday to you.
She says this kind of video shouldn't be seen as offensive.
I did it because it was funny.
Do you think that's funny to Jewish people whose families died in the Holocaust?
I think if they had a sense of humor, they would find it funny.
That's funny.
Yes.
You know how people died in the Holocaust.
I made that video to guide to another video where I talked about Adolf Hitler and the German side of the story.
Burl Nadler says while Canada isn't immune to racism, Bouchard's videos are more disturbing in that they are so explicit in their hatred.
This is Hitlerian Nazi propaganda. Not only is it anti-Semitism, she hates everybody that isn't her.
Bouchard says she doesn't hate, she just believes races shouldn't mix. She says she developed her views by growing up in the multicultural community of Markham.
And I noticed the differences between the races.
You want to be a white person only letting him white.
Yes, our country should be white.
Nadler's response is pretty straightforward.
Get an education. Grow up.
Bouchard argues it's about freedom of speech, that she should be able to express her opinion even if it goes against popular opinion.
Hitler actually wasn't that bad. He wasn't evil at all.
Well, we have an update for you. The Center for Israel and Jewish Affairs says they do plan on filing a complaint saying if this doesn't constitute hate speech, they don't know what does. And that's something we're going to look at tomorrow. It's a very fine line. We have to have freedom of speech, but you also can't have hatred and groups feeling unsafe in Canada.
You know, Alan and I were talking about this. We had a long discussion on whether to even air this story. I know some of our viewers are probably watching this as I am, as I'm sure you guys are, and just in disgust of some of the language she's using. Christina, why did we decide to tell this story? Why did you think this was an important story to report?
There was a lot of discussion about this. We can't bury our heads in the sand. If it's happening, we have to look at it like any other extremist groups. We can't pretend it's not out there. Also really concerning to me were the number of comments of support I saw for her coming from people who said they were also Canadians. That's a bit scary. So we can't just pretend it's not happening if it's out there. Also, you should know, we tried to get the point across without using her most hateful statements. There was a lot we would never put on air.
She's just a young woman, but at 19, she already has a legion of online followers. Not something that you would expect either.